smell good. It's like, of course I do.
Hi, my name's Aaron. I'm from the Sibling Rivalry, and today we're going to be doing part 2 of our Nanobeads build. We're going to be doing Fennekin from the Nanobeads 102 Pokémon kit. Hello everybody and welcome back from the intro. So just a quick recap as to what we're going to be doing here today. So nanobeads are a miniature type of fuse bead based on perler beads, which you might know from a lot of arts and crafts in the 90s. I remember when I went through grade school, like primary school, we did a few projects with them. Essentially you just use an iron to fuse the beads together. It's a soft thermoplastic similar to like a milk jug. And yeah, the way nanobeads works, it's kind of based on pixel art and whatnot. So the cool thing about these is you place them on the board. This is a semi-heat resistant pegboard. You place the nanobeads on here, put a piece of parchment paper, which it actually comes with a big sheet of parchment paper, over top, and you iron it, and it looks almost identical to the picture that you got here. The beads are typically little round guys, which you'll see, and this is due to the way that you're ironing it, which you just kind of do a passing motion. They actually kind of, the tops turn into squares as they fuse together. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna get started here. We'll probably do a bit of a time lapse through chunks here because this does tend to be a lengthy process, as we saw with doing the Charmander in the last video, which if you're watching this, you've probably seen this guy yesterday. So I've got my trusty fine tip tweezers here. These are Tweezerman brand. They're just what we had on hand. They work great for this. I know they sell specific tweezers for this, but yeah, so let's get started. I was gonna sort out these beads, but I don't really have anything fancy to sort them into. So I just set them on a plate this time, just to kind of keep things a little more organized. And yeah, I'm gonna basically just start out with a black outline for the bottom, give us a base to work off of. Okay, so that's that and that. And then we're gonna do the border on the other side and then fill it in. So hopefully you guys can see this. Take these guys, set them on here. Oop, just hold this steady. Need some yellow. Okay, now we need another black, which we can just set over here. Oh wait, no, that's not the right spot. That's the right spot right there. And in case you were hoping to claim this, like I mentioned in the previous video, unfortunately it has already been claimed by my friend Marcus. They are a huge Fennekin fan. I didn't realize that, otherwise I would have just immediately just offered it to them. Yeah. Leonard is making full opportunity of this quarantine and getting as much treats, as many treats, and as much attention as he is physically capable of getting. Can't blame him. Okay. There we go. If you guys have any characters you'd like us to make, as I said in the previous video, we've got a big tub of the Paisla perler beads from IKEA. So if those don't sell, we could actually, or we could take them off the off Poshmark if we get enough requests for stuff, and we can make some other characters and stuff. They'll obviously be a bit bigger than nano beads. They're about, I would want to say about 2/3 the size, or 3 times the size, I guess. I'm not sure what the proportioning is there. They're quite larger. These nano beads fit inside the perler beads perfectly, as we saw in the last video. Okay, that can go there. I'm just gonna scoot these guys over this way. And after we finished the Charmander yesterday, we actually went and dug around and found all the beads that fell and got misplaced. So hopefully we should have enough beads to do this whole thing. I think it actually, Val pointed out that the manual actually has a section that seems to depict how to make a little keyring attachment that you would iron onto these guys. Okay. Let's see, so that goes there. We'll do this side now. Let's set this paper on top of Fennekin here. And I'm going to take this iron, which is just indicated to me that it is heated up, and we're going to set it down and just slide gently. And if you're not sure if everything's melting, you can just take a quick look, pull the iron up. You can see they're kind of spread out a little bit and sticking to this. Just going to scoot this plate out of the way. Nope. We're getting there. Nope. Let's just do that. Make sure your cable is long enough. Okay, let's take a look. Still got a few pockets on there, but we'll flip them around. Can always peel them off and stick them back on. So there's the other side, the peg side, if you will. And here is the non-peg side. Looking quite good, if I do say so myself. I'm going to put him back down on the pegboard. Ooh, he's kind of toasty. Ah, ay caramba. Okay, yeah, we're going to iron him again because I can see a few spots right around here that are a little porous. And I don't really like that. So, gonna press down and then I'm gonna iron to kind of even it out. Okay. All right. That looks a lot better. And we'll just do the same thing again. Okay, there we go. Looking much better. There's a bit of bleeding on the edges, as you can probably see right there. But I'd say all in all, ow, ooh, quite hot. Looks quite good. He's cute. Okay, flip him over and let's iron the other side. Or, yeah, let's just iron it. Let's see if we can get a smoother or cleaner edge on this side. Super exciting stuff. Looks like he's getting a little better. Just keep going in circles. Apply some force. That looks good. From what I can see, obviously let him cool a little bit more. Still quite hot to the touch. Yeah, there's a bit of bleeding. I'm guessing that's probably because I switched him, like picked him off and then put him back on. That probably caused some bleeding there. But as you can see on this side, it is much more defined. So, there we go. And if you're watching this, Marcus, you'll be seeing this little guy in the mail pretty soon. All right. Okie doke. So, as you can see, he turned out pretty good. Probably could see that from the overhead as well, but yeah, he looks nice. What I did with the Charmander the other night after I finished was I actually just used an X-Acto knife and just trimmed the edges to get them nice and square. Val said she actually preferred the rounded edges, but me being a pixel purist, I like having my pixels sharp and square. Even if originally on CRTs pixels were kind of round and blurry. But yeah, he turned out pretty good. He's cute. Again, though, I don't really know Fennekin. Don't know which generation of Pokemon he's from. I think the farthest I ever got was up to like the 3rd generation, and that's kind of pushing it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see any other characters, Pokemon, video game, or otherwise, and we can do what we can to kind of make those happen with our IKEA Pisla beads, or Pisla, however you pronounce it. And yeah, if you liked the video and enjoyed it, please feel free to give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. If this is something you want to see in the future, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content like this. And yeah, just leave us a comment down below if you know Fennekin and if I'm weird for not knowing Fennekin. Or any other comments you might have. Yeah, until then, see you next time, and stay safe and wash your hands. Bye for now.